And we're back for a very short segment of a Metal Rally video. As you can see, I'm here doing a spin trade at the moment. A feature that I guarantee you half the audience that barely exists even knows about. Mostly because, why the hell would you trade eggs like this? But, yeah, basically, with higher amount of people, it's basically just a way to randomize who gets what's egg. Who gets whose egg. That's what I think you can get a bonus berry if you land on the pink area, which Black 2 never seems to get for some. Oh, it got it that. No, it didn't get it that time either. Yeah, if you land on the purple area, you get a bonus. You get bonus berry, essentially. I think this is the 10th one. So if all goes to plan, this should get the medal on both the games. Hopefully, unless I miscounted. This shouldn't be on, just make things easier. There's metal, dude. Spin trade Whiz. There we go. Simple as that. You need to do 10 of those, but I wasn't going to show 10 spin trades. This is just going to be tacked into another episode. But yeah. And just for the sake of showing it, I suppose. White 2 has it as well. Not that White 2 is relevant to the playthrough at all. Yeah, pretty much all that is. White 2 is obviously not relevant to the playthrough at all, but hey, it's there. I don't even know how good this game's Metal Rally is. Not that I'm ever going to finish it without, like, cheating if I really wanted to, but obviously that's not fun. How far along is she? 74. Nowhere near as good as my main save file. There's a lot of hint medals in here. I'll probably do this if I ever want to check out, like, what gets certain medals. Or, like, because a lot of hint medals, I just never saw. But, yeah, there's not much else to this. I'll see you in the rest of whatever episode I record next. And we're back for the second half of the episode that included spin trades. So, this is a bit different. This isn't entirely for the Metal Rally, but it kind of is. So, you can see, I have a gold trainer card right now. And what we're about to do is we're about to get the final trainer star to make it a black trainer card. First things first, because I was grinding this mode, and it is a mode that has medals, I have a couple of medals. So, I have one for doing 100 Funfest missions, and one for finishing every unique Funfest mission. Now, the unique Funfest mission medal has a lot of misinformation going around about it, and thankfully I can now say and prove, because I'm about to open the Entralink, that only requires you beat the first level of every mission in your version of the game. Thankfully. So, people used to assume that you had to beat every level and beat every version exclusive mission, meaning you'd have to use a White 2 to play every mission in that game. You don't. And I can prove that right now, because as you can see, I just got the medal. We're going to go to accept the Funfest mission. And as you can see, not every mission is done level 3. But every single one of them is done level 1. And there's one mission, this one here, I don't think is required because it is an event mission that requires you to have a Meloetta. And obviously, that is not required, I do not believe. But anyway, we're done with that. And the mission we're going to select, this is the way I've been finding to grind the levels the most. It is not good if you're just trying to get the Achiever mission, but this is the route that I've been noticing I've been consistently gaining levels on. And I'm probably not going to gain a level this time, so I was playing White 2 and Black 2 at the same time. But the Trainer Star, as you can see, level 29, level 30. The Trainer Star is getting both to 30. And this, if not this time, then next time, should be enough to finish that Trainer Star. And finally having a 5-star Trainer card. This is also not a requirement for a trainer star in the Japanese version, because in the Japanese version, believe it or not, the final trainer star was complete the medal rally. Thank God they didn't make that our requirement here, because I don't think there'd be a single person on the planet with an American copy of the game with that trainer star. But anyway, we're gonna get started here and start the mission. You have 5 minutes to find 20 or more items. Now, I've been using 2 games, and that usually made it so I got 40 items. And that was triggering a double score bonus to consistently get the level up. Except we're on level 28 for some reason. So I'm going to show you the route I usually use. And I'm going to stop looking through the camera because it's going to make it worse. So I go up around there, sometimes check here, sometimes not. I go check Clay's gym. Nothing. Then I check in here. Wow, this is bad RNG. Make sure you always have a rappel. Did I pick the right mission? I did, but this is the worst Drift Fail City I've ever seen during this. Usually you get like 6 or 7 in here. I got 2. I should be able to get a little higher than I've been getting with White 2 because I had to control 2 games. And that's also why I'm not playing White 2 right now, to make it, because that'd be a nightmare with the camera, with the phone in the way. So you just run into these sparkly things for 5 minutes. This is kind of tedious because, you know, it's a 5-minute grind. But that's all you can do. You gotta deal with it. Now, I'm gonna be really annoyed if the information for this is incorrect and it's actually, like, hit level 100 in both sides, because that does exist. My White 2 is a level 33 tree for White. Hello? Where the fuck is it? This is absurd. I wish it didn't give you the Funfest score box every time, because it's kind of tedious to have to button mash that much. Okay. I'm kind of just going through the regular route. This route is really, really good in berry missions, is what I've noticed. I've seen like 8 at a time here for berry missions, and berry missions prefer routes over towns. But this item one prefers towns. Still doesn't hurt, that route's pretty fast to check, and it can have a ton of items on it. Nimbasa. Okay, go all the way here, then turn around. You can probably just go up to the football man, because there is sometimes, like, spots up there, and you miss them if you just go down. Paralyzed heal. And for the record, these spots are completely randomized, which is incredibly annoying. This is also the mission that people suggest for the 1,000 points medal, and when you have 30 people together. I have actually not gotten a score high enough that would actually have gotten it with 30 people, because I don't think I have a perfect route, but this is definitely enough to grind for level ups. Maybe sometime in the future I'll try and work out the 1,000 points medal when I actually think it's going to be possible. But for now, I can't see it happening. You need an average of 33 per person. And the highest I've gotten is like 26. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be the only time you see Funfest missions until the day, like 50 years in the future, where I can finally have the equipment to do that. Even when if I somehow had all those copies, I'd still need like at least 15 people helping out. So, you know, still wouldn't be ideal. Oh god, this is actually a terrible set. I only have 18? Usually you have like 22 by now. Okay, and paralyzed heal. That's 20. You want to keep going most of the time though, because it's free stuff. Okay, I'm getting ready to mash B. Do not want to trigger Cresselia. You also want to make sure you have Repel on throughout the entire route if it wasn't obvious, because you do have to go through grass on that one route. Okay, I've actually never gotten to this route before, but I'm just going to keep going forward. Let's see what happens. Because usually, because I'm doing 2 games, I lose a lot of time. But I'm just going to make an assumption to go down here, then circle around back up there or something. Actually, I think Black City might be more better source. Because that place is huge. Oh, there's one. As you can see, the items you get from this one aren't very good. There is one that gives amazing items, but it's a 2-minute time limit, and honestly, the score requirement is absurd. You're not playing this for the items, you're playing this for the score. So, that's the escape rope, and we are done. And now I'm going to see if I somehow got the level up. Be awesome if I did. But I might have to play this a second time. Oh, I got it. Sweet. So now, if I check my trainer card, it should... It is. This is the final trainer card in Black 2 and White 2. Looks pretty nice. I was expecting to be a little darker, but hey, whatever. Check my records because they're horrible. And I don't know why cleared Funfest mission is one of the things that... Sorry, no. That's a fine thing to track. But the thing is, one of the things this tracks is bullshit. And I'm going to show that before we call it an episode. Because this is all the episode is. It's I know, it's a very short episode. But it's all I really need to do here. I'm going to show you the worst tracked record in the game. Wow, I got a lot more powers out of that than I thought. You see this? The most participants at 6? Out of all the things that it tracks that it really shouldn't, as opposed to all the things that need to be tracked, they decided this would be something it needed to track. Which it really doesn't need to be. There is absolutely zero reason to track that over the 1,000 points, the 1,000 fights medal. Or if scored 1,000 was something you could get passively, like it fucking should be. Because even then, that'd still be 20 Funfest missions, and that'd be fine. Like, 20 Funfest missions with someone. Like, that'd still be a ridiculous medal. As opposed to being essentially Japanese or, like, playing an official tournament back in 2012 exclusive. But, whatever, I'm getting sidetracked. We're done this for now. We'll call it an episode. Actually, I want to check something here, so I'll do that after. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.